Peck it up, peck it in, let me begin. Before I begin, if you haven't heard the previous stories about the horrifying, and I do mean horrifying, Toy Story EU movies, go do that. Because otherwise this won't make a single lick of gosh darn cotton-picking sense. Now, let's be honest. Are you surprised? I mean, this was bound to happen at some point, right? Well, you know what? Fuck you. Because no, it wasn't. And you should be surprised. You should be very fucking surprised to learn that guess fucking what? This whole mess actually is Pixar's fault. Remember when I found out that Toy Story EU was actually made by a group of former Pixar employees that just wanted to fuck with the company? Well, that's a bunch of bullshit, because I just got an email from Pixar themselves. Turns out I've been digging into shit Pixar doesn't want me writing and telling you about. They've been trying to spin cover stories and get me off the case because they, yes, the whole company, all of them, created Toy Story EU for some fucking reason. So, this is where I'm going to break my agreement with these assholes. You see, Pixar emailed me an offer, and I don't mean 50 cents off Taco Bell. The offer was, if I delete my previous accounts of Toy Story EU, they let me see Toy Story EU 4. Which, yes, that exists, because of course it fucking does. You gullible shit. I'm pretty sure whatever industry bullshit is going on goes higher up than just Pixar. Which Disney head honcho decided to have the Toy Story EU movies made? Well, Walt Disney is still frozen. And I don't mean the movie Frozen. Well, guess what, Pixar? I'm going to publish this entire story right here. And I'm going to tell everyone what happens in Toy Story EU 4, so fuck you. This is it. The end of Toy Story EU. Get your popcorn ready. The movie opened on Woody in a dark, disgusting hotel room with fucking cockroaches crawling around everywhere. Damn, the fuck was this? Your mom's house? The Motel 9 in Elmira, Ohio? Woody sighed. Is this the best you can do, partner? This cheap-ass, fuck-ass, wank-ass hotel? Said Woody as he flushed a fucking discarded crack needle down the toilet. We see Woody leave the room, slam the door, mind you, and go complain to the fucking stoner guy running the whole place. Hey, dude, you need something? Said the dude at the counter, before Woody pulled out a motherfucking Panzerfaust 3 and blew him to pieces like a fucking RoboCop movie. Suck my fucking you, partner, Woody said as he turned around and blew the door off some random guy's room to the sound of loud screaming from inside. Woody pulled a really gross, soggy noodle out of a fucking drawer, said, "This is some shitty pasta, partner," and leapt out the damn window of what was apparently a La Quinta hotel. Cut the footage of a real-life Woody sculpture made of glass being thrown out of a window and shattering. Well, La Quinta really shit the fucking ew, Woody said as he walked away. Woody then tried to get a drink out of one of those soda freestyle machines, but blood, shit, puke, piss, other fluids I won't mention came flying out instead, splattering fucking everything. Well, you know what they say, partner. If you want some, you some. Woody said, whatever the fuck that meant. I assume maybe Bob Iger had some problem with this particular chain of hotels. Maybe they put crack needles in his breakfast. Pixar really had some fucking nerve making this shit. Someone should just burn the fucking studio down if this was the shit they were doing in there. We then see Buzz shopping on JUUL.com before Slinky Dog bursts through the fucking floorboards, sending splinters everywhere. Are you fucking serious, man? Slinky shrieked at Buzz. Slinky then tried to refer Buzz to fucking State Farm like 7,000 times, but Buzz pulled out a fucking Nordenko FHJ 84 62mm shoulder-fired individual anti-chemical rocket launcher and a Dynamite Noble Man portable anti-tank anti-door 90mm rocket launcher and blew Slinky out the window with the force of the entire fucking Chinese army. Military. Some fucking hip-hop beat played. Who gives a shit, Travis Scott Mule? How the fuck do toys even use heavy weaponry? We then see Mr. Potato Head hacking into a Ben & Jerry's presentation and loudly announcing that blunt smoke-flavored ice cream was coming out. He then started screaming like a fucking banshee potato until his mic cut out and a fucking SWAT team burst down the door, threw bottles of gas with a fucking skull and crossbones on them everywhere, and arrested Mr. Potato Head. The government then puts Mr. Potato Head on the fucking no-fly list for life. Serves him right, he's a fucking potato. What was the fucking rationale for making these fucking movies? Was someone actually proud of this shit? Mr. Potato Head then whips out a fucking Airtronic GS777, breaks out of FBI custody, gets in a fucking armored truck, drives off, begins to repeatedly sing, "Roses are red, love is fake, humanity was a fucking mistake," in the toy aisle of some fucking grocery store before someone calls security. My computer then started loading some fucking file called SupermanSneezes.avi, which was literally just a live-action video of Superman in someone's kitchen fucking sneezing and destroying the walls, the cabinets, the silverware, the sink, the toilet, the dishwasher, the TV, the chairs, the fridge, the trash, Grandpa's bottle of pills, the oven, the microwave, the plates, the clock, the floor, causing the entire kitchen to sink into the fucking basement, destroying the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, I hope you enjoy your Call of Duty, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 2DS, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Switch, bitch, the Nintendo Switch Lite, bitch, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo 64, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and the Nintendo Labo. The sneeze also destroys the neighborhood, the township, and entire fucking city. The video was incredibly graphic, and someone kept screaming like 900 times. Suddenly, the Toy Story scenes resumed, until another video called Spider-Man Falls.avi started fucking loading, which was literally just Spider-Man falling off the Golden Gate Bridge to some loud Linkin Park song. We then finally see Woody again. He was building some massive structure in what looked to be a warehouse. He kept laughing and joking weirdly, like he wasn't all in there, if you know what I'm saying. We see some weird fucking flashback of him and Buzz in some store yelling swear words and confusing customers, which started a huge fucking brawl in the middle of the store. We then see what looked like Buzz shooting out of a toilet like a fucking torpedo to Turn Down for What by DJ Snake and Lil Jon before the flashback ended and Woody went back to working on whatever he was building. You know, partner, you is the new Woody said. Oh, the fuck did that mean? Was there some kind of fucking Toy Story I hadn't seen before? Woody then looked directly into the screen. Well, partner, I guess shit really hit the ew, he said, before whatever enormous fucking structure Woody was making fucking erupted and sent Woody flying into like 576 nearby office buildings. We then see Barbie and Ken. They were sleeping in a toy-sized bed together when suddenly Mr. Potato Head walked in with a fucking 360-degree camcorder and started filming them sleeping, which was really fucking creepy and not something I do. He just kind of walked in their room like a fucking NPC in a video game and stood there with his fucking camera leering over the bed. What came next was even more shocking. We see Andy coming home from college for the summer and unpacking his stuff. He goes into his room where all the toys used to be before he gave them away in Toy Story 3. Suddenly, Andy hears a noise outside and looks out the window to see Mr. fucking Potato Head barreling toward his house in a fucking 18-wheeler Pepsi truck, honking the horn obsessively. Hey, 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 motherfucker! Mr. Potato Head screamed as the truck came smashing through Andy's house, fucking annihilating everything and collapsing the entire upstairs. Andy screamed. What the fuck? Mr. Potato Head, I gave your toy asses the Bonnie. Shouldn't have gotten rid of me, asshole! Mr. Potato Head said as Pepsi started falling out of the truck and leaking everywhere. You can fucking talk? Andy yelled in horror as Mr. Potato Head whipped out a butcher's knife and the screen cut to black. We then suddenly see a scene of a fucking dish soaring through the air and cutting Mr. Potato Head in half. Was Mr. Potato Head actually gone? Fucking finally! Then again, I wasn't sure if any of the EU monstrosities could even be killed, but this had a sense of finality to it. But then Slinky Dog appeared and started fucking rapping about launching piss into space to the tune of some song from the musical Hamilton. Woody then showed up out of nowhere and started advertising his new movie, What the Fucking You Part 2, before speaking in fucking text-to-speech computerized Spanish and obsessively asking, ¿Dónde hablar? Before fucking exploding into fireworks. What were these movies? Fucking government torture devices? Woody then appeared again in front of a fucking letter U exploding into pieces of mulch. Well, you know what they say, partner. Defund the fucking EU. Woody said as he took off his hat and threw it. Fucking egotistical ass fucking Woody. Always fucking act. He fucking knows everything. That fucking stupid fucking toy fucking cowboy fucking freak. We then see some kid having their birthday party at some shitty chain restaurant, but suddenly fucking Ken burst through the cake, yelled, "Yo, anyone order a stripper?" Started taking his fucking toy clothes off, then proceeded to whip out a motherfucking boombox and play the loudest fucking sound mankind has ever heard. It made the Krakatoa volcanic eruption of 1883 sound like a fucking lullaby. This was just fucking degenerate. It was wrong. Then Maui from Moana appeared because of course he fucking did and started attempting to scientifically explain why 1 equals 2 before I kickflip my computer into the ceiling like a fucking Olympic athlete, irreparably destroying it. I had seen enough. So that's it. I'm never talking about one of these movies again. I don't care if Pixar sends a fucking SWAT team to my house for this. Enough is enough. If you're listening to this, it means I got the word out. And Pixar is most likely in a world of trouble right now. I'd say my job is done. Remember, kids, don't ever go looking for these EU movies. Just don't.